Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to my live. For everybody who's new here, I'm a professional psychic and my name is Sasha. Been with work nearly 30 years. Only on TikTok and YouTube. I'm live on Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays. This is the place where I do 5 minute dedicated readings for a small donation of minimum $10, €10. So if somebody's interested in a 5 minute dedicated reading with me today, then add yourself to my 5 minute club VIP list. It's really easy. Just go to my bio. First and second options in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me. Medium Stasha is my name. Minimum donation $10, €10. Don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box. You can also gift a train, and then I'll add you physically to my list on TikTok. During and in between my 5 minute dedicated readings, I do minis. They are for free, but they are at random, no guarantee. Always pick my 1, 2, 3 top viewers on TikTok with my eyes and others on energy. So tap my screen on TikTok, like my live on YouTube, follow me on TikTok, subscribe on YouTube. These are all ways to help me grow on social media, and for sure I'll grab your question then on energy. Share my life maybe with somebody that needs some guidance today as well. Thank you, Just Carol, for sharing my life. Thank you, Marika, for joining. Thank you, Anushka, for joining. Okay. Hi, Parveen. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Fairy 12 Sky, for joining on YouTube. Love Will, Amanda, and Blue Butterfly. Thank you for being here. Okay, let's start doing some minis. P Baby, thank you for being my top one viewer on TikTok. Please, what to expect from Dollar during my loot? I'm getting message of support, but it's only like a message, not grabbing anything more. Anushka, will there be any career change soon? Let's check. I'm getting yes. It's like it's gonna be gifted around, or yeah, proposed. Something that really fits you emotionally in the next 2 months. Yeah. Something that you like doing. It's more like you care about what you're doing, and the care factor will be heavier in the next opportunity. Marika, is Eduardo talking to another woman? Hi, Lucy. I do see he talks to other women, but it's all about just kindness. I'm not seeing anything to move forward. Yeah. He has communications with other women, but that's like nothing like devious or something that crosses your border. I feel like this comes from a place of not trusting. Thank you for the roses, Lucy. Thank you so much. And I'm picking up that this is something you need to heal. Because it's eating you from the inside. Thank you, Barbie, for the gift. Wonder Woman. Hello, Sasha. Will Brad ever understand how much I gave him, even why he lost me? I see that he's grateful for what you gave him, but it feels like it was mutual. Very good afternoon, Sasha. How does Oni feel about Mabel? I feel like they are positive to move forward on a physical level, but this person gains physical advantage in life by being with this person, and that's their main focus. Love Will, Amanda, should I begin pipe ceremony? I'm getting yes. Why not? Blue. Hello, Sasha. I was at my workplace and Bob was driving his car near there. Did he notice me or was a coincidence? Did he notice you or was it a coincidence? It was a coincidence what I'm seeing, sweetie. Barbie, thank you for being my top 2 viewer. Does Jay believe me after the argument with my colleagues? 100%. I'm getting the chariot. He believes you 100%. Lucy, will she think of me, Malus? Lucienne, will she think of me? Keep tapping my screen, sweeties. It really helps me grow on social media. Thank you. Follow me, subscribe, like my live on YouTube. I'm seeing, yes, this person really thinks of you. But again, I'm seeing the same card as for other question. They believe connecting with you, mainly their motivation is financial gain, physical gain. So I don't see emotional connection. I don't see love connection. I just see like physical gain for their life. So be aware of that. Cherise, will I get the job? Cherise, will you get the job? I'm getting a bit weird answer, but maybe it makes sense for you. I'm getting that there were already messages that it was not yours, and that will be the message you will receive again. So I think the problem here is that you feel you don't deserve it. So the first step to get a job, and I don't understand why you feel you don't deserve it, because you are really good at it. People really need you. There's like no reason not to trust you or to choose for you. So there is some self-doubt that needs to be worked on your, it's like you're going, or you went through, at this moment your life is like hectic and people feel that. And I think that whatever you're applying, they need like somebody to trust. So fake it till you make it, or try in the chaos to find something you can control and like really like create a routine so you're more a peaceful person. I feel like a lot of people taking advantage of you, so you're creating that situation for yourself because you're trusting people you can't trust. You trust situations that are not good for you. Don't think about quick wins. Think about an investment for the future. That's what I'm getting. Hope it helps. Tulip, does bread love pea? I don't see any love. I just see that at this stage, the person you're talking about does feel like the communication and is intrigued and wants to know more. I see that they know that that other person is a nurturing person physically and that's what they enjoy, but that's the stage they're at. Walter, hey, long time no see. Walter, is Monica in love with me? Let's check, sweetie. At this moment, I'm seeing that this person does has love feelings for you, but is not connecting to them. They're really busy with getting through life, but rebuilding a physical, steady life. And it goes with ups and downs, for sure, in the financial side, but also in their health side and their energy level and their consistency. So they're building a routine life and they're trying to keep it. And when you come, they're happy to see you. You're like a sunshine. That's what they're feeling at this moment. The only thing that why they're not opening their heart to you at this moment, they feel like you're a control freak. It can be based on past energy or past experiences that maybe aren't at this moment, but that's what they're making the connection with. And that's why they don't want that. They want to do it on their own, and they just want somebody to motivate them, to hold their hand, but not to solve anything or take over. That's what I've got. Hope it makes sense. Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to my live. Hope everybody's doing great today. For everybody who's new here, welcome. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. Do this work nearly 30 years. Only on TikTok and YouTube. I'm live on Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays. And this is the only place when I'm live that I do 5-minute dedicated readings, depth readings for only a small donation of $10, €10. So if somebody's interested in a 5-minute dedicated reading, then add yourself to my 5-minute VIP club list. It's wide open. The first person who donates will be on deck. Just go to my bio. That's my picture there. Up there. 1 to 3 top viewers on TikTok. The 1 and 2 link trees, the top link trees are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me. Medium Shasha is my name. Minimum donation $10, €10. Don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box. You can also gift a train here from my gallery, and then I'll add you physically to my list, and then just or email your question to info@mediumsasha.com, or you can just put it in the comment box when your time is there. In between my 5-minute dedicated readings, I do mini reads. So first name and specific question. They are at random, no guarantee, but my 1 to 3 top viewers on TikTok, I'll grab them with my eyes when I see your question, or if you give me a lot of energy, tap my screen, follow me, subscribe, share my live. Also the same on YouTube. Subscribe and like my live. For sure, I'll grab your question because I'm an energy reader. We're already on 2.4K likes. Thank you. Let's end high on likes this Friday so we can start over on Monday. So thank you for all the taps. Keep tapping, keeps you awake, keeps you different movement and typing. Of course, you have to retype your question because I can only grab questions that I see. But again, no guarantee. So please be patient. I keep doing minis in between my live, my donated readings. So for sure, if you have patience, I'll get to your question. Okay, somebody donated. Let's see. KK. First person on the list. Thank you. I got your question, KK. Thank you. I'm going to do 3 minis and then I'll get to your reading, okay? So stay in the live. Amy, am I having a boy or a girl? I don't know, sweetie, because I'm an energy reader. And sometimes I get a vision. But that's not my specialty. I'm an energy reader. Does Basit have child apart from Jamal? Basit have a child. I do see that in the past he cared for children that are not his blood. But I'm not seeing another child connected that is like really his child. I'm not seeing that. Caroline, thank you for being my top 1 viewer. When will I get pregnant? Sweetie, I'm not on calendar. Let's see what the cards say. This moment, I'm not seeing that. I see you had a very fertile period. But that's past. I'm seeing that in the meantime, I'm feeling that something is keeping it. I'm feeling grief. I'm feeling that self-sabotage or somebody is sabotaging it. It's stuck, sweetie. It's stuck. As it was flowing in the future, the energy, I feel that it's stuck now. It's like you're holding yourself like everything is okay, but nothing is. It's a blockage, and you're a very high sensitive. Yeah, and it's like you're a very high sensitive person, and when you feel like that, your body goes into protection mode. I feel that maybe you need to talk to somebody, maybe you need to like help somebody or do something. It's like you're sad, you're not in a good place, sweetie. Work on yourself, because there's a lot of things that could give you joy at this moment, but you're like laser focused on loss and negativity. And as I told you, what you manifest or what you feel, that's what you put in your navigation system, and spirit is a navigation system as ways and maps. So that's what you're getting. So you need to reroute, you need to re-put a different direction, sweetie. I'm not seeing it in this kind of mood and pain. You're in pain, girl. You need to talk to people. Just tell them. It's like, why put a mask? You know why? If you feel pain, it's real. And I think your body, I think you trick your body. Often your body says something, but you show the world something different. And then I would, in my opinion, but you do you, of course, and I'll support you with it in any way you want. But if you then take a step back and then look to your situation that you created for yourself, because we are creator of our own world, then see what is wrong there, that you just can't be you, that you can't be just moody, that you can't have a bad day, that you can't just scream, that's really, really important. That's really important. I feel like, yes, of course, with your next, but I just want to help Carol because she's in a bad space. So everybody give her some energy, please. I think you need to concentrate on, when you have your baby or you're pregnant, you create a world where you want to, no, not sweetie, you want to create a world where that little baby will really grow. And I think you need to start with a step before, and that's creating a world where you can be you. I think that that's the crossroad at this moment. And I think that before you still had energy left because you were very fertile. And I still feel that, but the window just closed, and it will come a new window, because they come. But at this moment, the windows are not coming through because you can't be where you're at. And again, you want to feel safe, so wanted, but it's difficult because of the disappointments. I get that, but whatever disappointment, you should be able to share in your very closed circle. And it's like your disappointment are shared with you, or you feel like you can't express that, and that create blockage. Energy needs to flow, and often when there's blockage, everything is blockage, and then you go against the stream and nothing comes out of that. So use this weekend maybe to see why you can't just, or what is holding you back of just being you at that moment. Crying alone is nothing, it's horrible. You need to cry together. Having a kid, it's not a one person job in your situation. It's really wanted in a big family setting. So the whole situation should be able to share. So I think that would really help you get back on track. But that's just what I'm feeling and experiencing wise. So that's what I've got for you. I hope it helps, sweetie. Thank you so much. Okay, KK, where are you, sweetie? I'm going to do a 5-minute read for KK because she donated me via PayPal. If somebody else wants a 5-minute dedicated read with me today, then go to my bio on TikTok. First and second options. Love you too, sweetie. I wish you all the best. Love, care, light. Just get that unraveled. It's something that is really like on your liver, it's not healthy. If somebody else wants a 5-minute dedicated reading, yes, it's raining here, so I'm manifesting sunshine. So I'm wearing my earrings till the sun will shine again. I started yesterday, but it didn't work yet. So I need to do it a day longer. So I remind myself all the time when I see myself in the mirror, sun, sun. I'm a person that needs sun. Oh, I hate rain. And I don't mind to have a shower in between, but having like constant rain from the morning till the evening, like big showers and all the mud everywhere. Ugh. Thank you for the rose, Brenda. Okay, so you can also go to PayPal me. Medium Sasha is my name. Medium donation $10, €10, or you can gift a trade and then add yourself to my list. I'll be back for minis. I'm gonna do KK now. KK, I'm gonna start your reading. Okay, sweetie? Let's start your reading. Hello, Sasha. Is someone interested in me love-wise? Okay, let's check what's going on love-wise with you. No, I'm not seeing that at all. I'm getting... No, I'm getting that people don't go there around you. It's like you're a firm person with a strong energy, and like really you got the part of having boundaries. The problem that a lot of people have here is having boundaries. You have them, girl. You have them. I'm getting like you need them to feel emotionally like it's like you go to the zoo is you go to life. It's when you have your home where you can just like be yourself and like relax and like yeah, be yourself, but it's so lonely. It's like when you speak your voice echoes from the walls, and then you prepare yourself to go to the outside world, and it's like before when you go to war, or a policeman before they go to battle, or a soldier, you put all this like protection gear on, because in your mind you're gonna face the enemy, and then this is also the energy you use when you get out, and that's for sure the energy that people read around you. So at this moment I feel like you build a fort where you live, but you don't feel, it's not cozy, it's not kind, it's like a war zone, and that's holding you from love connection, from emotional connection with humans. Uh, you know, it all stays so much on the surface. So I feel like a very lonely heart in the middle. But life is like, if you don't take chances, what are you gonna, it's not gonna work. It's like you're this overprotected mother with a toddler that has this, what they're selling these days, these backpacks, so when the kid fall, that they fall on a cushion. I mean, you're doing that to yourself. But with that backpack, you can't move fluid. You don't show who you are because you have this restriction on your back. You can't crawl and use the slides with the other kids. People think you're weird, so they make fun of you because you have this backpack. I mean, do you get it? And for sure, if that backpack was your signature and people make fun of or don't get it, I get that, because then that's not your crowd. But this is something that isn't agreeable for you. It doesn't fit. It only hurts you. It doesn't make it. So in this stage, I don't think that anybody would feel comfortable to connect with you. I don't have any chance around. I'm serious. I'm cute. I don't care what I know. This is what they're saying. You're asking for a reading? You want me to lie? This is typically what they're saying. Your inner person is not coming out. And the people you're surrounding are not mediums. So yeah, I can see that, and probably a lot of people here in the life can see that, because we look through that, and you can see that with other people because you also have this spiritual muscle well developed, because that's the only way you communicate at this moment with humans. But they don't, and they didn't choose to do so. And there are a lot of people who don't want to exercise that muscle. So in this situation, if you want to find love, you'll have to start trusting and understanding that people don't have always or know how to use their sixth sense to connect. And secondly, that maybe the crowd you hang out with, or the people you meet every day, are not spiritual beings, or are not people who can look through that armory. So then maybe you need to find a new group to chill with on your free time. But this is like a no-win situation at this moment. And your 5 minutes passed, but I still have a message. If you don't change the past, what do you expect for the future? If you're cute and nice, and you are, and you're now at this stage in life, why don't you have the guts to show it? It's also, after a while, becoming a problem. So maybe you need to talk to somebody about it. Because fearing life, then you better not live it. I mean, life is highs and low, and we're here on earth to grow, and we only grow from making mistakes. But holding on to something and building so much like barriers creates loneliness. And at this moment, you are this princess, you know, from this fairy tale. I don't remember the names. I know a lot of fairy tales. This girl was in this castle with the long hair, that the mother put her there, and that one was cute and sweet like you, but nobody could find her, because, or if they knew where she was, nobody wants to climb that whole tower. So this is going on. I mean, people think you're beautiful, but think you are untouchable. So why bother? I mean, if you would meet a beautiful male version person that you want, that you love, and they will have all these layers and look and be arrogant kind of energy sending, and are like, I'm not interested because I'm gonna get hurt. Are you the girl that's going to ask him? Are you the girl that will go through those layers? No. So why do you expect it the other way around? We're all humans, and we all have like a lot of choice. So, and most people don't like to like hurt themselves for nothing. So this is a problem. You first need to get out of this isolation. You need to start building that. And you got yourself in that situation for a reason, out of hurt. And this you need to still face with, unravel it, and clean it, because then you will grow. You need to grow. You're stuck. It's like you froze somewhere because some horrible thing happened to you. And from that moment, you went in self-defense mode, and you didn't move emotionally. You know, emotionally, it's also something that grows, and how older you were become, you develop that. It's like it's like wine, you know, how longer you let the wine like simmer, how better it tastes. And that's also with your emotional piece of your human. It's something that you need to develop. And with you, it's not developing for all this time. So what happens is that you're aging physically and then meeting people, but emotionally people are not connecting with you. And it's because some scaredness is, it's like you're in a car and you're scared, and you're all the time like pushing the brake on that. So really work on that emotional part of your life. The emotion, we're a physical, we're an emotional, and we're a spiritual being. Your emotional being didn't develop since the last trauma, and you don't want to face it, so you just want to find somebody that just will take that place and say that the other one was an idiot, and just out of nowhere will show you good. But this doesn't work like that, because you need to accept that you were all free and active in all those relationships, and you all chose for them and stayed. So something you're not getting, or something you don't understand yet, and that you need to learn, because nobody stays somewhere where there's no future. So this is emotional adultancy. That's something that needs to grow, and you're not wanting to develop it as in friendship, as in colleagueships, as you just want to protect yourself. So this is something that is holding you back. 10 minutes, Veronica. Thank you for donating 2 trades. You're next on deck. Thank you so much. I'll just pull an oracle card for you still, sweetie. Choose with love. Love is the most powerful force. Choose love over fear, and your life will transform. See? That's what I've got as well, sweetie. The same card. If you don't live out of love, you're missing the highest and the strongest tool you have on earth. So that's what if I were you, would focus on. And it will release, because your heart, everything, it's so stuck. And nothing should hold you back. You are beautiful, you are smart, you are funny, but nobody sees that because you're keeping it in the dark. Why don't you have all these beautiful elements? Why don't you share it? Why don't you be a bit more giggly, a bit more fun? Why not? Why don't you like life? Why don't you like going out of your house and have a new adventure? It's so boring to go through things daily, every day the same. It's boring. Live a bit. Dye your hair pink. I don't care. Just live a bit. It's gonna be carnival soon. Dress stupid. Who cares? It's like as a child, you also had to be this perfect little doll. You need to break through that. You need to break through that. That's what I'm feeling. You need to release that. Things are stuck around you. So good luck, sweetie. And it's too long, but it's stuck. Okay, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Thank you for joining on this beautiful Friday. Everybody happy that the weekend will start soon? If not, let me know in my comment box. For everybody who's new here, I'm Medium Shasha. I do this work nearly 30 years, only on TikTok and YouTube. I'm these days live on Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays. These are the only times when I'm live that I do 5-minute dedicated readings, or I get nosy, then they get longer, but only 5-minute dedicated readings for a small donation of $10, €10. So if you want to get on my 5-minute club VIP list today, then you need to donate. Just go to my bio on TikTok. It's my picture over there. First and second options in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can also go to PayPal me, Medium Shasha is my name, minimum donation $10, €10, or you can gift a train there from my gallery gift. Then I'll add you physically to my list. Veronica gifted me 2 trains. So she's getting a 10-minute read, and she's next on deck. The list after Veronica is wide open. So if somebody has the needs for a 5-minute dedicated reading today, otherwise the next possibility will be Monday, or you need to book private, but then the prices are of course a bit higher. Then you need to get yourself on that list, okay? In between my 5-minute dedicated readings, I do mini reads. Mini reads are for free, so keep them short. Normally they're 1 card, so keep the questions short. I choose always my 1, 2, 3 top viewers, or if you have a super fan logo on TikTok. On YouTube, energy reader, but also on TikTok, tap my screen, follow me, subscribe, like my live. For sure, I'll get to your question. Again, I need to see your question to grab it. Don't start nagging if I'm not getting your question, because they are at random. You're always free to just donate $10 and euros, and I'll give you 5-minute minimum dedicated uh, reading and attention. So that's really easy. That's the rules. That's how it works. Please keep only positive energy. If you want to share something or you have some tips for somebody that goes through something or whatever, please do so. I want to create a safe environment where everybody can share their opinions and their experiences, because often that helps other people to get inspired or to try something else. So be free to do so. Let's do some minis and then we'll get to Veronica's reading. Minis. Of course, when I get nosy, it will be a bit more than one card, but otherwise, minis is one card. Let's see, Leah, anything I need to know, please? Of course, sweetie, let's check. Yes, it's like at this moment, you're not looking forward to do something in your life that is present for a long time. It's like you're very focusing on the now, so probably you were in a kind of survival mode for a while, but it's also good to look to the future. Something that is okay now or something that is boring now. What is the goal? Why are you doing it? Because then probably you'll stick easier to it. So instead of like, and I'm not saying you're fat or doing that, but I just see an image, so I'll just explain it. Instead of going on a crash diet, maybe change your lifestyle so you will get to the weight you want and stay all your life like that. But it can be an energy lifestyle. It can be a way of keeping your house tidy. Instead of doing crashes or one-offs or very difficult or big changes in your life that you probably will not keep at it, try to find a lifestyle. So this weekend, maybe everything that is like not picture perfect for yourself, find ways in your life to change it so it will just be okay, and it's just part of a lifestyle. And maybe it will take a bit longer to get to the place you want it to be, but you'll keep it because it's a lifestyle. So you're at this moment to reinvent your lifestyle and tweak and change, because we always change and evolve, and our body needs new things and our world needs new things from us. And we can't just stick to old fashions all the time or re-grab old ways that we did something, because probably it will not work now, because we create our own life, and by creating we learn, and that's how it works. So you need just the basis. Find a new way of going through life and have all the boxes covered. Nicole, will I get the job I interviewed for? Let's check. I'm seeing a new beginning. A new beginning is coming your way. Is that the job? No, I'm getting my pleasure, sweetie. Leon, I just get it because didn't you see that I'm speaking out of experiences? So yeah, but those crashes, that's okay when you're 10 or 15, but not when you're our age. Or after 20, hormonal and all these ways, it doesn't work. We just need a lifestyle. Yes, I felt you, sweetie. I felt you. I'm getting that the job is a way to get to another job. So I don't think it's this job. I'm feeling that a better job with more pay will come your way, or more physical like gifts. Hi, Jasmine. Hope you're doing great with the kids. Sophie, is this John single at the moment? No, I just have one person on the list, Veronica, that I'm going to read now, and then the list is wide open, sweetie. So what I'm picking up on is John single. No, I'm not seeing that, sweetie. No, somebody's taking care of him, but it's like he's settled. It's not like he's in love with that person. He's just settled to be around that person. Okay, Kevin, will I get an interview call for a project next week, or maybe within the next 2 weeks? No, I'm not seeing that, Kevin. Wonder Woman, does Bernardo miss what we had? No, I don't see that. They are with a person that looks like that they are very attracted to. So they're totally focused on that. Anything choose is Sasha. Why Anthony chose Isabel, not me? They felt that you were always questioning and being depressed, and they felt so lost, not able to help you. So they felt helpless around you. Can I have a mini, please? Melissa, of course, sweetie. I'm picking up Five of Swords. Stop fighting to be right. Fight to be happy. Find a true love. Thank you from Melissa. Yes, you find true love if you are open in meeting people and accepting that love needs to grow and not already just like saying no if there's like no physical attraction or the first date is a bit off. People feel are stressed like you, and you need to kiss a lot of frogs to have your prince. So get to it. It's work. Will I get an interview? Yeah, I did that. Okay, I'm gonna go to Veronica's reading because Veronica is on my list. And then just checking my coffee because I saw I had another donation. Coffee supporter, who donated? Just Walter. Yes, Walter is the second person on my list. Thank you, Walter. So I'm gonna do a 10 minutes for Veronica, and I'll go straight to Walter's reading after that. Okay, sweetie? So Veronica, let's start doing your 10 minutes read, and then Walter, stay alive. I'll continue with your 5 minutes after that. I'll do some minutes after those two readings. So everybody who wants a mini, tap my screen, follow me, subscribe, like my live, and if you want still a 5-minute read today, add yourself to my VIP list. Okay, 10 minutes, Veronica, starting now. Good morning to my dear friend Sasha. Good morning, my good friend Veronica. How are you today? I'm doing great. It's the last day of the week, but it's raining, so I'm wearing my sun. So I want to manifest because they predicted rain for the weekend. Not looking forward, so I'm keep on manifesting sun. Wanted to ask about him. How is he currently feeling about me and our connection? Okay, going there. Yes, happy Friday. Let's see, what is your connection between Vinny and you? Okay, I'm getting positive cards here, Veronica. Okay, I'm feeling that the person finally is feeling comfortable. So Vinny is feeling comfortable at this moment. So we'll have a different outcome because in the past readings, I remember he was not feeling comfortable. He was happy with the situation, is what I'm recollecting on, but he was not a happy person. I'm feeling that he's like on vacation. He's like really happy. He's feeling relaxed. He feels like you are his son, his warmth, his energy. He's really like motivating himself, and you are his highest priority from morning till dawn to like connect with you, to be busy with you, to fantasize about you, to yeah, it's all about Veronica, Veronica, Veronica. I'm seeing that because he's in that mode and with being in a comfortable space, I can imagine because we went through a lot together. I'm feeling that he's also taking care better of himself, giving himself treats, feeding himself, spending some money on himself. I mean, life is also getting better. It was like he was in this lonely, dark space every time when I connected with him physically. Hi, Dukes. Hi, Mimi. But I'm feeling that because of this connection and him being in this relaxed space with you and wanting to be all about you, he's getting like motivated to take care, to clean up, to be in a, to dress, to take a shower. I mean, just the basic things, but also to like really like indulge himself in luxury. I'm getting the lover's card. He's finally daring to accept that he loves you. So that's also growing. The only thing is that he's moving away, and that's really something you need to know, of the reality. So this is all happening as long he stays where he is. The moment he's not like translating it yet to him physically changing, moving forward on this connection, it needs to stay as it is in this safe kind of way. In so he's feeling fantastic. You are a part of his life. He's motivated to take care better of himself. He really now knows that he. Yes, I got your coffee, Jasmine. You're number 3 on my list. Um, so I'm getting that. But physically nothing changed. He doesn't want, so when we talk spiritually and emotionally, there's like a lot of change, but physically I'm not seeing him motivated or wanting or changing his kind of ways how he communicates with you or in the future. So that's still like really stuck. That's like in a vault. That's like the combination or the key thrown away or forgotten and nobody thinks about it. So he's just really only accepting to grow and to be happy in this way of relationship that you currently are having with him. So be aware of that. Does he see or want a physical connection with me? Yeah, there we go. No. That's your second question, but I answered it already. No, no. And I'll tell you why. He can't connect on that yet. I'm feeling that he doesn't like people. He's scared of people. He thinks that people are dirty. So I'm not seeing that at all. At this moment, he just wants a friend, and he wants somebody he loves and cares for him, but not physically. He only wants that emotionally and via messages. Why he doesn't want to move on physically is actually the first step is him needing to take care of himself physically, him to clean his house, or it's like he's a hermit. Do you know what I mean? I mean, he doesn't really clean his teeth every day or something. He's a loner. So from being a loner and not able to have the basic of a lifestyle that is just where you can like have people over. So I think he lives like in a cave filled with stuff sticking out everywhere. I think he's a, yeah, in Holland we call it a hoarder. It's somebody that just piles of stuff, and then when you enter their house there's like these little roads that they know how to get to their kitchen, their bathroom, their bed, and their computer. Does he still want a physical future with me? Maybe one day. Yeah, of course, but he first needs to deal with that. So the second step is revealed. You passed a test that emotionally he's accepting you in his life on his rules. Again, as we told in the past, I'm sorry, that he always needs to control the narrative because otherwise he's like freaking out. But the second thing is you're motivating him to wake up and to already be in a good mood, but you're not motivating him yet to really physically start cleaning up and, start taking care of themselves. Yes, of course you made a big step, but it's always people who let go of everything and just give up, because that's what's happening. They just give up. They first need to heal spiritually, then emotionally, then physically. Those are steps. So you need to be aware of the picture that I told you, how he lives, for talk on the phone, but I don't understand how we can move forward if we don't speak to each other physically sometimes. I'm having a hard time taking his words seriously. Has he been thinking about calling me? Does Spirit have any advice for me? Thank you so much. Yeah, but that's where you're dealing with. You are connecting with a person that is not a part of society. Hi, no. And not a part of society in the terms of spiritually, emotionally, and physically. Emotionally, he doesn't have empathy. He doesn't take other people's problems in considerations or feelings in consideration. It's just like he needs a quick fix, like a child when they're hungry, they need food, otherwise they just keep screaming like a baby. Or when they need to poo, they poo wherever, and you need to, they scream that you clear it up. I mean, they don't think, oh, better I'll wait. You know, it's like potty training. This is a person, or having a puppy at home. I mean, it's all about them. They don't care about your furniture. They don't care about you having sleeping hours. They don't care where they're peeing, and that's maybe on a blanket. You need to tell them that. You need to learn that. It's like you having a puppy here. I get upset if I don't engage with him. Yeah. So this kind of character is everywhere, with food, with money, with lifestyle choices, with connecting with the family, with, he has like no patience. So he has no patience to take care of himself. He has no patience to take a shower every day. He has like no patience to, so this is a person that really needs like help, because this is a person that is very deep, and that's all connected on trauma. But healing from there, and I'm sure that his parents and his sister, I'm feeling his sister, is very worried already for a long time and trying to help him, but he's not accepting that. It's not accepting that. So this is a person that has a lifestyle that is not like everybody else. And everybody knows that one day he will emotionally not be able to take care of himself anymore if this continues. And everybody still hopes that he can like turn his mindset. But it's not happening. So that's what I've got for you. Hope it helps. Let's pull an oracle card. Walter, you're next on deck, so please be here. Just let me know if you're there. I have 2 oracle cards for you that I'm picking, sweetie. Embrace soul transformation. Transformation isn't easy, but it's necessary. Embrace the change that lead you to your higher self. That's the first card, Veronica. And then I have step into divine timing. What meant for you won't pass you by. Trust the delays. They're aligned your path. Again, it's gonna happen, but it's baby steps. Does Spirit think I should help him physically, like give him a motivational physical advice? I think you just need to like start posting, but that's just my opinion, like messages like cleared home, cleared head or something, because he can't be happy how he lives. And maybe he just doesn't know how, but people are afraid to ask how. So maybe great tips to keep your sink clean or whatever. You know, it starts with a beautiful, you know, when people, when I had my private practice still physically before COVID, I had a lot of people who lived like that, and people from the state would send them to me because I helped a few and they start clearing up or accepting help. And they were like really bad, you know, the whole garden, so it would create problems for the neighborhood. So what the most importance for like what always helped in my opinion was just start cleaning your sink. See all the day that your sink is like shiny clean. So they start doing that, just the sink, always keeping the sink clean, you know, in the kitchen, the sink. And then they start, yeah, but I want more and I want more and I want more. So that really helped with people who wanted to take care and nurture themselves, because then the sink became also the bidet in the bathroom and so on. And they start, you know, clearing that up and accepting help and feeling that a clean sink smiles to yourself. And also you feel like cooking or doing something or washing your hands or taking care of yourself. The second, what helped with people who are less like focused on wanting to take care of themselves, it was starting like a shrine. Just clear a piece of your house, a corner, and make a little shrine for yourself. And then from there, they wanted more peace. They wanted their shrine more to shine, and they start clearing up. So look a bit in those directions, Veronica. I think that would really help. in my experience. But follow your intuition. You're good at that. Okay, Walter, you donated for 5-minute read. You're next on deck. I'll be back for minis after doing Walter, and then I have Jess for 5 minutes, okay? My pleasure, sweetie. Walter, what are Monica's feeling, thoughts, intentions for us moving forward? Okay, let's go there. Walter, what are Monica's feeling, intentions for moving forward? Okay, let's see, Walter, what I'm getting for you. Walter. Okay, this person at this moment is really taking, it's like this person had an aha moment, Walter. I'm getting this person woke up, but there's still a devil on their shoulder. So even when they're in a good mood or they're in a good phase in life, they're still struggling. It's like this person has an addiction hanging and hovering over them. And this addiction is not feeling to deserve to be happy in an emotional way. So this person is suffering because they feel like they don't deserve. They had a really bad past, and they just can't get it. They can't shake it off. I don't know if that person is on medication, but I do feel something is screwing with their brain. Again, not a doctor, but that's what I'm getting. Or self-medicating, and that's why they just can't like get through it. So this person is going through an internal battle. And the thing is, Walter, if you want to love somebody, you need to have abundance of love for yourself to be able to share it. This person has no love for themselves. They're just surviving. I don't know if they have kids or connections, but that I feel, and that's their drive to stay alive. But they don't give a sorry for my English, shit about themselves. So I get your question, but if you would be realistic, Walter, as you are, you're a very kind and patient person because you do have overflow in love. Patient not always, but often, yeah. You have your life sorted. You are financially stable. I mean, these are things you can share with the humans out of the good space, but this person not. And it's like something you don't want to accept, or that you can't fix that. You can't fix a person because this person feels they're not worth it. So this is an unfixable situation at this moment. You can help them in their quest to stay alive, to get through their demons, to make every day good decisions so they can be there for whatever keeps them alive. But they don't want to be alive for them. So moving forward in this relationship, the only reality you just need to accept, as painful as it is, that this person doesn't want to live for themselves. They are alive and they are struggling and they are fighting for something. And if that something will not need them anymore, and you know that, and that's why I'm telling you that, you hope that you will be the replacement of that something so that person will still want to live. And I don't see that at this moment, because you need to accept that you can't change. You're not a creator. You need to accept, if you want to be with this person, you will need to accept this person as they are, and you need to be their biggest support system as they are, and stop changing them and stop telling them and stop helping them with things they don't want to. Because yes, seeing this person live this way and thinking about himself is like really painful, and you know it can be different. But if they don't want to, that's their right. I mean, that's the freedom of being a human, and they are free to put any direction in their navigation system. So moving forward in this relationship, You need to start seeing the reality of it, and you need to be different in supporting this person if you want it to be. And what if this, why she's alive, one day will not need them? What will happen then? I don't know, because this is all emotionally based. And it's a person that will keep seeing the world as the cup half empty, then the cup full. And you can just like show and like grab her face and say, look, there's still cups standing up. There's still possibilities here, emotional, because we're not talking about physical thing, we're talking about emotional thing. But they don't want to see it. And when they don't want to, that's their right. And that's their life path. So your relationship can be fruitful and long-term based if you start accepting the facts and start accepting this person as they are and understanding your role and stick to that. And if that's always not too comfortable for you, then maybe you need to look in the mirror and say, this is not for me. This is just a reality check. That's what I've got for you. And nothing to do with you, because you're not going through all this. You just are the one want to rescue. You're the savior. That you are this person that everybody's waiting for. When will I find my love? That comes and rescue them. But the people who are asking me those questions are people who want to be saved. She will never be in my life asking when somebody will come in and save me. Do you get it? She doesn't want that. There are a lot of women who wants to be saved. I don't think that as a man you should save a woman, because it's not going to help that woman or yourself or have a fruitful relationship in the future. That's my opinion. But these people will accept it. She will never ask to be saved. So this is like, going nuts, and it doesn't work. It doesn't absorb. It's like hitting brick walls all the time. Do you get it? Break free from emotional dependence. True independence comes from within. Free yourself from emotional reliance on others. Do you see? Yeah. But you need to save yourself. And you can be inspired by somebody to save yourself. You can be inspired. It can be your motivation. But they can't save you, and you can't save nobody, because then it becomes toxic. So that's the thin line. Do you get it? So that was your 5 minutes. I hope it helps. Okay, that's just a minute because I got another donation. Jasmine, where are you, sweetie? She's saving me how she feels about me. Yeah, so understand this is what it is. And if you accept both what it is, it can go on forever. But that's the place where it can be, because you both are creators of your own life, and that's what you want from it. So it's like a sailboat. Just keep changing the, your on the wind. Okay, Jasmine, you're next on deck. Let's do your 5 minutes. Why is Stoico keep sending me messages, and what is his plan? What will happen if I keep ignoring him? What Maria and Marina's planning? Okay, yeah, sails. Yeah, catching the wind with the sails to move to all directions. Thank you, Persephone. Okay, Jasmine, let's check what this person is doing. Stoico. Okay, Stoico wants to control the situation. He's always the one who controls the situation emotionally, not physically, but emotionally. He knows that to control you physically and the whole situation in his life at this moment is to control you emotionally. So he's going crazy because he is 100% convinced that you not being in his life will be the only way for him to be able to breathe. It's like you give him stress. You give him stress, Jess. And at this moment, he wants to get rid of you. And the only way to get rid of you, because he feels like you will never stop. He feels like whatever he gives you, that he feels that is enough as a father, you will never expect. You're also a person that months you don't say anything, and then bam, you show up, or you pull a letter from from a lawyer. So he feels like he's always under attack with you. He feels like he doesn't know what to expect from you, and he's blaming your character on him not being successful in his life from splitting from you. He's blaming you from your behavior that he is screwing up the relationship with Marina. So at this moment, you're the villain and whatever. So what he wants now is to get a child. He wants Jairo to move to his country. And then he will have nothing to do with you again, because he believes that his country will protect Jairo from being connected with you. And then you're gone, and then he doesn't need to deal with you, because if you would then, he would bring Jairo or gets information from you that Jairo is in danger or whatever, and and you're an unfit mother, then he can start a case, and then his mother with him living in one house will try to get him. And then once the child is in their custody, they can arrest you when you will come. So they want you behind bars. They think you're crazy. They think you're toxic. They think you're dangerous. So that's what I'm picking up. So in the reality, you have nothing to worry about, because it's not true what they're saying. And you just shut up to that side. Don't post any pictures of your son. Don't use social media. Just live your life without them. It's like, why bother? Yeah. The best what you can do now is to disconnect from these people and just live your life without him, because that's what you did all your life. And just do that, because if you start wanting him having a part in your life that he now really wants, it will just be to bash you and to get you to throw you off. You have more options to go about it. You do your thing, but for sure, don't fight. Don't put anything on internet. Never say that something's wrong with your son. And just say constantly, I'm such an amazing mother. I created this beautiful future for our son. You need to, because of me, he's alive. Because of me, you need to start focusing on the good things instead of complaining about bad things, and that he needs to show up for it, because he's going to use that against you. I don't think physically that a lot of this story will ever unfold and physically will be gifted to you. I don't think that at all, because as long as you stay with your son in your country and you protect his passport, and there's nothing going, and you're not opening up, how can they know? Because they have no right. So that's what I'm picking up. That was your 5 minutes. Let's pull an oracle card on that. Purify your heart. Let go of lingering pain and make space for joy. Your heart deserves to feel light again. Yeah, you should be having the biggest party ever. I would buy myself a bottle of champagne. Of course, I can't bring that out because my gut is not accepting it, but that's what I would do, or buy a nice something, because you have all the power. And he knows it. And he's gonna screw his brain over and over again of thinking to be Batman and save your son, but in reality not. So he will just go from one disappointment into another disappointment to another. What your life was when you wanted a family. So I think he's getting his karma, Jasmine. So just don't speak to that person. Stay quiet, is my opinion. But you do you, and I'll support you whatever you do. But I think, yeah, whatever you want, you have all the cards in hand. He never said you nothing. You wanted, you cried, you begged him to connect with your son. He was never there. It was one disappointment after another that you had to turn in a good experience for your kid, not to be traumatized, and see how fantastic job you did. So see what you did. All this pain and all these awful periods, yeah, are finally for a reason. So you deserve this. Enjoy your beautiful kids, and you know, let him do whatever he wants. Finally, 3 years later. So yeah, that's what it is. So hello everybody. Welcome to my live. Hope everybody's having a great Friday, because it's Friday today. If somebody still wants a 5-minute dedicated reading, as I just did for now, Veronica, I did a 10 minutes, a 5 minutes for Walter, and I did a 5 minute for Jazz. If somebody wants 5-minute dedicated reading with me today, that's still possible, because the next possibility for 5 minutes read for $10, €10 minimum donation is Monday, because in the weekends I'm not live. Of course, you can always book a private reading with me. Just check out my bio or my website, mediumsasha.com. But the prices are, of course, a bit higher. So only when I'm live on Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays, I do 5-minute dedicated readings for a minimum donation of $10, €10. So if somebody wants still a 5-minute dedicated reading today with me, then add yourself to my list. My list will be open for the next 15 minutes. If nobody donates, then I'll do a collective and minis and then get on live and see you all on Monday. But if somebody still wants a 5 minutes, I have nothing else to do today than going live. So I'll stay, no problem. I enjoy your company and your love and your kindness. So let's see. Let's do some minis. If you want the 5 minutes, you can also go to PayPal me. Medium Sasha is my name. Minimum donation $10, €10. Or you can gift a train from my gallery gift here, and then I'll add you physically to my list. Okay. So let's see for minis. Karazi, hello, my friend. Hi, sweetie. May I receive a mini piece for peace and mind progress? Of course, sweetie. I'm feeling that you need to really understand that things that go fluid are things that needs attention at this moment. Things that go difficult, you just need to pause it and revisit it in a later stage. You're doing the opposite, and that's tiring you down, and progress is not made. Hi, what is Kirshan current feelings? At this moment, that person is shocked and shaken. You give that person, you're like a lightning through their bones. Anything for me, please, Persephone. Keep tapping my screen. If you're new here, give me a follow, subscribe, like my life. It all helps me grow. Ooh, love yourself, love your environment, love everybody that you want to love. And if something is not lovable, then make it lovable. That's your message, Persephone. Carolina, will Matthew try to fix things with me when we come home? That's his highest priority, yes. Sarah, will I receive a phone call from Wayne tomorrow morning? I'm getting no. Gonna take a bit longer. What a good one. Thank you. Yeah, Persephone. Meme, anything for me? Thank you for being my top 2 viewer. This is not the time to want to win, like, fights, verbal verbal. It's like you want to bring out your point, you want to make clarity, you want change, and you're going about it verbally, but you're so passionate that it can like come over as aggressive. So if you want something, just wait, sleep on it before you share. Queen, thank you for being my top 3 viewer. How did Max W feel about the note I gave him? Was in it gave him the attention, gave him a good feeling, like a good rush, but he gave you already how he acts and how he holds himself around you, a message. And it's like he's annoyed that you're not getting that. So I think he's not interested. Sarah, how will Wayne react if I ask him what's going on with him? He will be happy, because if you would reach out as a friend, that he will like to have a chat. Yes, and he loves chatting with you. So yes, of course, Sarah, that's a possibility. Ulska, will N reach out to talk to me? Let's check, sweetie. Keep tapping my screen. At this moment, I don't think so, but this person has like another family setting, so they're concentrating on that. Manor, has S moved on? Yeah, that person left the building and didn't look back is what I'm getting. Thank you for the rose. I feel like they know they broke your heart because they don't want to like take care of you and are not able or wanting to take care of your emotional needs, and they just left. And their way of dealing with that is just continue with life. Paulina, does Stavros love me? I'm not seeing that. I feel that Stavros just doesn't feel comfortable around you because the communication is not very like balanced. He loves to tell what is gonna happen, and he's expecting that somebody would just say yes, and that's not your person. So he feels like it's too difficult, too complex. Mimi, what energy am I giving off at work? That you're studying everything, that you still are educating yourself. Gosh, hi, did a third party block me on Kat's phone? Yes, somebody wants them to say goodbye to you, forget you, to let you go emotionally, because they know that that person is so connected with you. Okay, let's do the collective today. If somebody still wants a 5-minute dedicated reading with me, you can still donate while I'm doing the collective. If nobody donates while I do the collective, then I'll do some minis, and then we'll see you all on Monday. So if somebody still wants a 5-minute dedicated reading with me today, then please donate. If not, then just wait for after the collective, because then I'll do some more minis. So these are the options. While you're waiting, tap my screen, follow me, subscribe, share my life with somebody that needs some guidance. Thank you. Okay, let's see for the collective today. Just need to start recording it. Yes, if you miss it, I'll probably post it on my socials, so you can always revisit. Let's see, what are we? See the karmic reflection. Every person you meet reflects something within yourself. Learn from what the mirror back to you. Okay, so we need to talk about reflection, karmic reflection. Okay, collective of today is about karmic reflection. So the first step, what spirits are saying about that work. So this weekend, karmic reflection, we're gonna like take it on and really be busy with that, because we want to heal, we want to grow, and we are the creator of our own life. So this is tools that spirits are giving to us in this collective, to everybody who is here, how to grow, how to get through some like crossroads at this moment, that we are like stuck because cars are passing and we just like can't find a space to move forward. So what they're saying is, you need to like imagine yourself being in this open field somewhere, just like a field with poppies and blue sky and a sun, and just wherever you see, you just see the poppies with the red, and then you see the blue, and you see this beautiful sun, and you feel the warmth, and you're in between that, and you're standing tall, so you're seeing over the field. So the poppies are all the things that are happening in your life at this moment, and then you can look as far as you want. That's up to you. You decide how far you walk or you stay or whatever. That's up to you. So you're in control in that setting, and you feel happy and warm and nurtured. And in that field, if you want to move, you need to look to that puppy that you need to pass. Will I hurt it? Will I step on it? What feeling does that give me? Some people will just walk, they don't care. Some people think, oh my God, it's a beautiful flower, I don't want to break it, so I'll like try to glide around it. And this is all things that we do automatically in nature when we move, or because, and when there's like nothing there and nobody there, and it's like totally perfect, we don't want to destroy it. Why don't we do that in our daily life? Why don't we go with those same energy and those same knowing control, that we are in control, how to move on? How do we move on in our job with the humans who are we need to deal with? How do we get through the supermarket at rush hour? How do we talk to people that we actually don't want to connect but have to connect? How do we treat our family? And so on. So again, the power is with you and the reflection. So are people guilting you? Or the reflection is, you don't want to see the damage you make when you push through. So be aware of that. Start seeing your life in full of your control, and how you move through your life. See what you break, what you damage or not in your current passes that you take every day. And if you're not proud about how you are moving through, then change it. And that's the word for today. So good luck. That's the collective. Hope it helps. Hope it gives clarity. So do your exercises, poppy fields, breathing, sunlight. So you're always in charge, and whatever is shown, instead of taking it also personally, just treat it as a level, like a computer game that you need to go through. And then afterwards, when you pass that level, you can see how you did it. Did you do it very well? Did you do it mediocre? Did you just survive, or were you lucky? And that's really important, to like look back and then say, am I proud of it? No, I'm a perfectionist. I want to pass all levels and really like have this and leave this beautiful level as I embarked on it. So I'm going to revisit a level lower. I don't care about the level higher. And that's all about how you are and who you are. And that's what the world is giving you constantly. When you've fucked it up with a person, then you'll probably get the same kind of person with the same kind of energy or the same kind of problems or the same kind of frustrations back in your life. And it's like how are you going to deal with that one? You're going to break that soul as well, or you're going to help that soul and they will break you? Or you need to start looking more factual to situations that are presented to us in the world than emotional. Okay, let's do some minis. Minis, first name and specific question. I'm going to do a few minis, and then I'm gonna wish you all a great weekend. Nunu, do I meet the requirements for the 3rd day course I was offered? Will I do it? Yes, 100%, but you need to focus on it and really like put your all in that, because otherwise it's not gonna work. Patricia, would Corey want to reconcile with me? I'm not seeing that. First, like, you need to first like find a way to communicate. Friendship is step one. So being around each other and just like be okay, it's the first step. So yeah, I do feel that that person wants to reconnect with you, but wants to keep it to that level. Sumita, my upcoming days at work, why are they handing over my work to my colleagues? They feel like you are partying and not taking life too seriously. Jacqueline, does just sound like someone else? Yes, I do feel that. And it's not about a physical other person that is in his life. I feel that he's looking for like a second mother, and he's not seeing that. With every person he meets, he's like comparing, and of course nobody can compete with the mother. Sumita, my upcoming days, oh yeah, we did that. Mimi, what energy am I giving off today at work? That you have it all under control. You're the magician. Okay, that was the minutes for today. I'm going to wish you all a great weekend. Good luck with the homework of the collective that we had today. Please like and follow me, subscribe, and like my posts that I'm posting every day. The same on YouTube as on Instagram, as on Facebook. Thank you all for your support. I'll be back on Monday at 12 p.m. GMT time. That's London time, lunch. So please don't forget to put that in your agenda if you don't want to miss my life. And then I'm going to wish you all the best. See you all on Monday. Thank you for everything. Bye, sweeties. Everybody on YouTube,